Welcome back, guys. I am so happy that you are here today. And thank you so much for gracing us with your wonderful presence. However, when we look at our children, we have to also look at ourselves because they are a reflection of us. You are an extension of them, they are an extension of you. When you don't speak up for your children, you don't give them a voice to speak up for themselves. They're watching you consistently. It's like a mirrored image. So when these things are happening, like let's say you go to the school because someone says that your child did something. Well, let's say the principal calls you up and you go to the office and you speak to the principal. When the principal comes and speaks to you about your child, you're listening and you're hearing everything that the principal says. But you know what your child's character is. And even let's say if you don't know, you still need to speak up on your child's behalf. You have to say, look, I'd like to hear both sides of the story. And after I finish sitting down and speaking to my son or daughter, that is when we can come to a better understanding. However, right now, this is hearsay, and I need to know exactly what my child, his or her experience was. You see, you're not taking on you're taking on the big picture, but you want to hear from your child first because your child's voice is important. Your child's presence is important. The last thing you do when you go to the school is tell them at the school what your child was doing at home all that time. Because see, when you tell the teacher or the principal that your child does the same thing at home, you're now making your child look badly, and you're also telling too much information. And another thing is you're not supporting your child. These things happen a lot. And when these things happen, when you've not taken that position, then your child is left out in the cold. And then when the teacher gets upset, and the teacher or principal or whoever gets upset, and they throw that in your child's face, your child has to look back at you and say, "Wow, you did not support me, and I am your child." We have to look at these things because as even with my own presence, being a teacher, being a disciplinarian at times, and even just being an observer, or an aunt or what have you, you have to look at all sides of a story. And how is a child supposed to feel comfortable, confident when they are not supported? We have to look at these things today because there is a lot going on nowadays, and we don't know what our children are really going through. Nor have we ever sat in the seat that they're sitting in, because present day is not what you experienced during your time. So we have to try to be more understanding, and we have to be more of a listener at this point in time, because what our children are experiencing is quite interesting, to say the least. I was looking at the neighbors' high schoolers today when they were going off to school, and I gave them a little, a thumbs up, a little talk before they went to school, and it's so interesting when you look at these children nowadays. A lot of them are taller than they used to be, and they're going through their own things. So while they're going through their own things, they say it takes a village, and in that village of people, everyone is supposed to be trying to support these children because we do not know what they're facing today. So it is a wonderful experience when we can have a community of people who are supporting our children. And the first ones in line would be God, and then the parents. Everyone else is an extension of that. So we can be thankful that our children are in school and that they're safe and that they are more comfortable, during the school year, getting themselves acclimated. And few of the kids are going off to college soon. So, we don't have as much time with them as we think. And sometimes those years go by so fast, and what do? Those years have gone so fast, and you don't have that time anymore to spend with them. And once they get to high school, they're really more concerned about their friends. So you have only a small window of time to where you can implement and actually act and react. So why not make it a friendly environment, an environment where your children feel welcomed in speaking to you? You know, it's important that they feel confident, and it's important that they have a relationship with you so that they can feel more confident when they step out of your door, you know. Of course, I'm sure you're saying a prayer with them before they walk out that door anyway. So it's important that we develop that form of support. So either way, this is Indigo Moon, and thank you so much for joining us today. You have a good one.